What's up, everybody? This is the One Nation Podcast 864. We are live tonight. I got my girl Ashley Mallory on, and our guy Kenny. He may join in. I don't know, but we ain't gonna lie. We missed Ashley. We did because Ashley the one to keep us that holds the fort together. I ain't gonna lie. Cause me and Kenny will get on here to kind of get to talking and get kind of sidetracked. Like, wait a minute, we missing a piece of the puzzle.
I got y'all. That's what a good woman will do. Kind of
Yes,
reel
yes.
things in.
Right. You darn sure do that, man. But
Yeah.
I wanted to tell the people tonight I've been having some technical difficulties, but we are now back live on Facebook. So it should be
Okay.
showing on Facebook tonight, and YouTube. And I got one more streaming platform. We probably gonna jump on next week. So
Okay.
everybody just hold on. We getting there. We getting
Listen,
there.
we didn't hit that 5K. It's up from here.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. But
It's
y'all know
up
what it
from
is.
here.
It's Motivational Monday. We here again.
Mhm.
Help y'all get your work week started the right way. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because Ash, like me and you talked about, you go through things and sometimes you need them people to uplift you. It's better to
Listen.
hear it sometimes for somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Because the devil will have you feel like you're the only one going through. You're
Mm-hmm.
the only one that, is hurting. And that's not true. I think what helps me a lot is
Uh-oh, Ash,
I
look what we got.
know. Oh, what we got action?
Yeah, we got Ash. What?
Oh, oh,
Kenny
I'm
Moore in the
talking
field.
about what they say. My God, the dead has arisen. I'm talking.
Don't you even start. Don't you even start it. Don't
First of
start it.
all,
Don't
Hey,
you
I done
bro.
start it.
already told on
Look,
myself. I
hey,
already told
hey,
Thomas.
hey, Thomas, hey, Thomas,
Yeah.
we ain't seen that goes in 2 months.
There you go. He eating
And
too.
he
I
on
should have
here
been. I
eating.
should have
What
been
in
eating my
the
food.
world?
Hey, look here.
Hey, bro. We was
Hey,
gonna.
I'm just getting
We,
home. I'm just
I
getting
feel
in the
you.
house.
I feel you. I feel you. We was gonna give you a night off, man, because Ashley was like, "Hey, man, he been here every time. She say she ain't been here for a while. We was gonna give you a
I know
night off."
it. I know it. I know it.
I didn't have no skin in that fight. I was like, well, you know, I had to clock out several times. We gotta let
Hey,
Kenny live. But he
that's
eating
life,
over
though.
his broccoli and his super fruit and alkaline water. Come on, kid.
You know what, Ashton? I get you later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Get
about it.
it. I ain't mad at you, bro. But hey, man, look, man. You know what it is. This motivational Monday. Me and Ashley was talking, man. And kid, I was telling her, I said, we missed you. I say, because you kind of hold this together. I said, me and Kenny get on here, get talking. Well, we'll go here, we'll go there. I said, we missed you.
Yeah, we missed you.
We did,
I
man. We
miss
did.
y'all. It's good to be on here, especially today. If you don't mind, I would love just to dedicate this podcast this day to my mother. God
Okay.
rest her soul. She is missed.
Yes,
As I
Lord.
was telling you, it's been 17 years today, and there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about her. And grief is a funny thing.
Yeah.
I got all my crying out yesterday and haven't cried a drop today. And I consider an honor to spend this day with you all and laugh and motivate and teach and help. So, yeah.
We got you. We got you. We'll make sure this go. You know how me and Kenny do. We'll make sure this go very, very smooth. Gonna have some comedy in it. You already know. So
What would it be without it?
you're right.
Hold on.
Hey, yeah. But Kenny, how you been, bro? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You good? Okay. I see you. I see you eating good, baby. You looking good.
Yeah. That podcast, y'all forgive it, but I got to get it in tonight.
Hey, but look, man. Since Ashley said she want to dedicate this to her mother, we all fine with that. Cool. We ain't got a problem with doing that, Ashley. You know what I'm saying? You talk to us, let us know it's been 17 years. And I want to say, your mother gave birth to a queen, because that you are. You know
Oh,
what I mean? And
wow.
we thank you for everything you do. You
Hmm.
know, not just with the podcast, but outside of the podcast. And I shouted your boutique out last week, and Kenny, I had it right. Fly. Wait a minute, hold on, let me get it right. Fly Feet Boutique.
There it is.
It
Thank
is.
you. There it is. Thank you
I
so
had
much.
no doubt, no
Thank you.
doubt. And with that being said, man, I just want to anybody want to have the floor. You can say what you want, but the night, since you dedicated to this to your mom, we gonna have a little fun and trying to ease your mind a little bit, take your mind off of
Okay.
it. So
Say
Kenny Mo, what's up, baby?
What's going on? Hold on a
less.
second. Hey, Lisa, give me about 30 minutes. Okay. Okay. First thing I want to say to Ashley, man, before we get started, you know how we roll, baby girl. I'm proud of
I
you. I'm
know.
proud of your journey. I've seen your growth. I know your heart. I know your spirit. Don't ever lose that. Your mom
See,
is
you
always
gonna make me cry.
mom is always with us. No matter what you do, no matter how you move, she's always there. Today's a special day because she made you. You're a representation of her.
Right.
I wouldn't want to ask you to change not one thing about you. So you know that I love you. I'm proud of you. And today I miss my mom as well. I know what you're going through. We done been to mine, been probably about 15 now. So hey, love you, baby girl.
I love you too. Can't I just put these lashes on. Please, come on, man.
Hey,
I
well, hey,
just put these lashes on.
But they gotta
I
come on.
yeah. Kenny, man, he got away with it. I ain't gonna lie. The brother know what he's saying when he talk. I ain't now. I'm gonna tell you something, Ash. Don't feel bad. I'm gonna tell you something because I'm gonna let him know something right now. I ain't never told him. You know how you say you was tearing up or whatever. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
I'm gonna admit this on the podcast, man. Kenny was talking to me about 2 months ago about something, but he know when I hit him up, it's serious. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's something really going on. And he was talking to me, actually, I ain't even gonna lie. Behind he couldn't see nothing. I'm gonna let him know now. But on the other side of that phone, I had tears falling. I said, man, what I got off the phone. I said, what the hell Kenny done to me?
Candy.
But he speaks life
Kenny.
into you.
He can. Kenny got
Yeah.
the gift of gab. He's always
Hmm.
had it. He's charismatic. People really like Kenny, like
Yeah.
men and women alike, like really like Kenny because he's just like this good, cool guy. But listen, Kenny got he could sell shit to a fly. I ain't gonna hold you.
I believe it.
He
Shit
could
to a
sell
fly, water
water
to a
to a
well.
whale.
Yeah.
Awesome. You know,
But
I'm
yeah.
a humble man. I mean, y'all know what that means to me. Y'all know how much I cry. I mean,
Mm,
I cry in front of people because now I know what it means to cry.
Yes.
Crying
It's a
yeah.
does.
release.
It doesn't bother me. And I
It's a
tell men
Right.
all the
release.
time, I said, look here, let it go. It
Yeah.
don't punk, it'll make you listen. Maybe it actually makes you bold, man, because you're allowing God to cleanse you through them tears. So,
Right.
Yes.
Right.
oh, let him go.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Let me do this tonight, man. I had a conversation this weekend with some friends of mine. I had a little get together, and we was talking about goals. Setting goals or whatever. And some people set long term, some people set short term. So when it came to me, they said, man, what kind of goals you set? I said, well, I'm gonna tell you something. I used to set long terms, but I set like short term goals now, to where I set a goal for the week. You know what I mean? And once I hit that goal, then I go to the next week. Then I go to the next week. So one of my goals definitely was, and I'm gonna tell you how God worked. I wanted to be a guest on a podcast. And I was like,
Okay.
yo, just let me speak one night, just God, just, because I always do the interviewing, you know what I mean? And I said, just let me get a chance to, say a few words. And lo and behold, man, a friend of mine, she has a podcast, and I did it last night. And man, it felt good. You know what I mean? And that was one of my long-term goals. But what I'm getting to, it shows you any of those goals can be set at any time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I thank God for that. To most people, a win is a win for me. I don't care what it is. If it's this
Yeah,
small, this
man.
big, I celebrate. And man, I was just I was just overexcited last night. It's just God brought that to my
Congratulations.
attention. Man, appreciate it. I really do. So
Yeah,
let's talk about goals. Y'all got any? What y'all do? Short term, long term, or what? How y'all go with it?
I do both.
You do both too?
Um, yeah. And just like you, I celebrate the wins because, you know, even small steps move you forward.
Right, right,
And you can't despise small beginnings and small steps because they still will propel you
right,
to, larger goals and, whatever
right.
you're trying to reach. So I
Hmm.
definitely do both. Right now, I have some personal goals as far as my weight. I have some personal goals as far as like my finances and just how I want to be transparent, just a better steward
Right,
of what God has given me.
right.
Um, so I do both. I
Okay.
have milestones with my children,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and goals with them because they're getting older. My son is in his senior year and getting ready to be 18. So,
Ooh.
I have some goals and some things that I'm, looking forward to checking off with him. Like he's never been on an airplane before. And I didn't
Uh,
fly on my first plane until I was in my 30s. And I don't want that for
mm.
my children. So those are some goals that I've set for this summer coming up. So
Okay.
we got goals too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Ken? I see you, baby. Chewing. You chewing. Swallow that food first, man.
For me,
It
man,
must be good because he been rocking and grinning the whole time he been eating.
sorry, sis, I can't worry about it. Um, I had to learn how to slow down first and foremost.
Okay.
Learn how to understand God's timing is God's timing. Understand that
Mm,
the goals you set
mhm.
ain't gonna happen overnight. I mean, that happened in 6 months, but it happened in 6 years. But they happen.
Mm-hmm.
God feel that you're ready to step into Him and you're ready to receive it and do what He asked you to do with the gift.
Right.
And that being said, now that I'm speak on my personal training, I used to base things off numbers and money. I don't do it anymore. Whatever God give me, I roll with it. Whatever He take away, I know He gonna 10 times fold. So
Okay.
some just continue to build lives through health
Mm-hmm.
and fitness, continue to motivate through the King's table. Continue to that's a new goal. Was the King's table? It's been in me, and God said, "What you been?" So that's gonna be a goal from here on out till I leave this earth, and then
Right.
whoever after me, whether it be you or whoever's still living, we'll just keep that thing going. But
Yeah.
long term, like as you said, finances. I want to be. I don't have to be I don't have to be a billionaire. I just want to be
Right.
comfortable. I want to be
Me
comfortable.
too.
Move when I move. Go where I want to go. Get up when I want to get up. And do what I want to do. Make some change while I'm sleeping.
Right.
That's my goal. Be able to just one of my that's the long term, but short term is be able to show people that there's another way on this thing called life. You ain't got to be angry. You ain't got to be upset. You ain't got to be living in the past. You ain't got a lot of people to control you. A lot of people to keep that hook in you. I want to be that person that lets them know it's a better path, a better way to go. So
Mhm.
that's me.
I like that. I understand. I mean, like I say, man, like I say, we all got goals. But you're right, Kenny. When God see that it's fit, that's when He'll give it to you. You know what I mean? You can't. That's something you can't rush, man. I tell people like that all the time. I hear people say, "I ain't got it yet. I ain't did this yet." I'm like, you got to be patient. You got to learn to be patient. And if you ain't patient, then He's not gonna give it to you anyway.
Mm-mm.
It's simple as that. Because just like they say, we all got a day we're gonna leave here. Well, we all got a day where you gonna reach your goal and only He know. You know what I'm saying? And you can't sit up here and then why do we hear people do this? I hear them say sometimes they're like, and I'm guilty of it. You say, why me? Why me? Why me? Well, like Kenny, you sent me a video one morning with Denzel. Why not you? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like you built for this. If you going through something and it's no matter if it's small, major, or whatever, and it's getting to you, and you're going through it, and holding on every day, every second, every hour. God gonna reward you. Simple as
Come
that.
on.
But
Come
you
on.
just have to have that patience. Now, let me
Come
ask
on.
y'all this: how many of us done lost patience before? Me too. Me too. What you got, Ashley?
Losing them some this week. Like, come on. Quit playing with me. Um, I think that's human nature. God
Yeah.
doesn't expect perfection. I want us to come up off that. God is
Hmm.
not expecting perfection. He knows we're imperfect people.
Right. Right.
He knows none are perfect, but the Father, you know what I'm saying? That's not what this is.
Right.
So yes, I've been angry. I've been
Mm.
upset. Having to deal with one of the fruits of the spirit, which is patience. Like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Sometimes because I feel like I deserve it, I want it now. But the older that I get, I realize in God's timing, like what we were saying, He
Hmm.
can't give it to me prematurely. I might not be ready to receive it and take care of it. Maybe I
Right.
haven't
Right.
grown in that area
Right.
enough to take care and be a good steward to what He wants to bless me with. So if He gives it to me now and I mishandle it because
Hmm.
He's giving it to me prematurely,
Hmm. You're
you
right.
know, what good does that, how does that service me? How does that service Him?
Right.
So, I work on that patience thing daily. And then to be even more transparent, I'm the only child.
I feel you. Me too.
Patience,
Yeah.
it's just, and I'm the only grandchild. So, like,
Woo.
for me, you know, God's understanding that God's, it might not be a no, it might be a not right now.
I like that. I
that
like
has that comes with growth and with age and understanding, because the only child in Ashley, the spoiled rotten Ashley, will give you the side eye, like, what you mean?
it.
No better time than the present. Not right now. Why not?
Right. Right.
I
I
want
feel
it
like that.
now. Why can't I? What the commercial say? It's my money and I want it
I
now.
want it now.
Yeah.
I feel everything you saying. Kenny,
I'm
what's up?
literally, I have to catch myself and not be on my Kanye and feel like, but I'm me. What do you mean
Yeah,
not right now?
yeah. Actually, I'm gonna tell you why you. Somebody used to tell me no. What you mean no? They look at me like, what? Boy, you know you the only child. Like, I want it now. You know, forget that. But like you say, as you get older, you gotta you gotta be patient. You gotta
Man,
understand.
listen, and it's still a struggle as grown as I am. Like, Kenny tell me no. What you mean Kenny gonna tell me no? Why would he do that?
Kenny, talk to us, bro. What you got?
Y'all something, man. I think for me, going back to my grandma was raising me, she always taught everything you see ain't meant for you to have it. Everything you see, sometimes you got to say always put yourself in this category. If it's something that if you feel like you have to have something, it's something's going to help you in the area that you're falling short. It's something to help you grow, or something you can use to help you make money. She said, think about that before you buy something. She said, because everything ain't meant for you to have. She said, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with buying you some nice things from time to time because you work hard to have it. But patience for me was a hard. I can have patience in certain areas of my walk. But
Okay.
when God broke me, He broke me in our men's Bible study probably about 6 years ago. And I was sitting downstairs in men's Bible study, and my pastor was sitting across from me. It was just heavy. He said it 2 times. He said, "Son, what's wrong?" I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Said it again. I didn't say anything. The third time he said, I got up and I started crying. I said, fellas, I said, I'm starting to disrupt the class. I said, I got to let this out now. I said, I can't do it no more. I said, I'm letting this patient thing go. I'm letting God have it. I said, it's been controlling me for too long. I said, it's funny, when I did that, 10 men stood up and did the same thing with tears in their eyes.
Mm.
You never know
Mm.
who's waiting for you to open your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never
You're
know
right.
who say what they're
Yeah.
say. I said last week when I asked me, sometimes you got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. And me
Right.
doing the King's table, Lord knows I'm very uncomfortable. And I'm a little fearful at times, but I know I'm going to get comfortable because I'm doing God's work. Don't mean I'm
Yeah.
perfect. I'm not perfect at all. I never will be, no claim to be. And
Yeah.
sometimes you got the mess to come out the mess cleaner on the other side. So I'm doing
Mm.
Come
it at the
on.
same time. We all are. With the podcast, with motivation, we all in some mess, but we coming out that we using this mess to make us cleaner. We're all getting
Right.
uncomfortable and get comfortable. And we're able to be comfortable by making other people comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
Well, bro, well, I say this, bro, for all that is worth, you may be uncomfortable, but you don't make you look like you're uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And that when I see something like that, that's meant. I say that's meant for you. You know,
Yeah.
because this was brought to my attention last night on the podcast I was on, and they were saying husband, father, entrepreneur, work 9 to 5, and all this other stuff. She said you make it look easy. I said, but it's not. I say, but I've grown to where I'm like Kenny say, you got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. I'm getting comfortable in it now. So any outside distractions, I can block it off. If I want to deal with it at the time, I can, but I don't let nothing just overwhelm me like I used to because I prayed on it. I sat here, I got my stuff together, and now you can just go. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like you, Ashley, with your like me and Kenny were talking about you last week with that Fly Feet boutique. I say, Kenny, that's meant for her. He say, what? I said, you right. I said, it just that's her thing. Now, I want to jump to this right quick, Ashley. Let me ask you this. So I'm gonna paint this scenario. Because you remember I asked you last year I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. I asked you what I should wear to the sneaker gala. Remember that last year? Okay, I'm gonna let
Yeah.
the cat out the bag. So I want you to do this.
Okay.
You got me and Kenny on here right now. You know, me and Kenny been messing with you, talking about we need to be models and walk in your
And do,
fashion
and
stuff.
are going to.
Okay, so I'm gonna paint this picture. Say you got your next shoot or whatever your fashion show you got up. What would you put Kenny in and what would you put me in? I want to hear. Yeah, we want to hear because I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. I want the color that. Look at Kenny shaking his head. I'm no, Kenny.
I know what's coming.
Listen,
I know what's coming.
Kenny gonna come out in some nice slacks with some
Mm,
fire socks. Cause I believe in sock ministry. Like it's a whole situation, right? So
okay,
he gonna come out in some night cause and fit is important. Let me stress this. Fit is important when it comes to men's clothing and suiting.
okay.
Fit is key. So, Kenny eating weights at the gym and being built like a refrigerator with feet, he is going to need, some tailoring. It just is what it is
Yeah.
because he might need a larger jacket and his waist small and a smaller pant. He gonna need some tailoring. So it's gonna look like he woke up this way. It's gonna be
Oh,
painted on. It's gonna be listen.
I believe
Okay,
it.
and Kenny is a hat guy, so he definitely gonna have on a brim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely gonna make
Mm-hmm.
sure he has on a brim, right? And Kenny doesn't mind wearing colors. So somewhere on Kenny there will be a pop of color because that's really his personality and his aura. Very bright, very, vivid, light, but significant. That's his energy. So that's something that I would have Kenny in. Okay, boom.
Okay, okay,
You, because you are, see, you and I are young enough to how can I say this? We're old enough to know better, but still young enough to not give a damn.
Oh,
So
yeah,
for you, we
yeah,
right on the fence. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you knock our buck, we
yeah,
still on the fence. We young enough to kind of show out if we have to,
yeah,
right?
Lord.
So for you, something very modern, slim fit,
Mm,
um, something definitely with a print. And then here's the spin I will put on it. You are
okay.
always in a fitted hat.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like that. So I could see you in a slim fit shirt, no tie, no bow tie, a
Okay,
nice slim vest, a pair of slacks,
okay,
a sock ministry, but maybe like a Prada sneaker and a fitted hat.
okay. She just dressed me. I told you.
Carrying like a Louis Vuitton duffel bag because you write the checks.
Oh, 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 Lord, girl. Oh, Kenny, but she got me feeling myself.
Okay.
She got me-
We're at this point, you don't have to do a host a podcast and be a part of the podcast. You got those working for you that'll do it. So you can be
Right.
in the background signing contracts and checks.
Oh, I
So
would
you
love
will
it, but
have
I
the Louis
love the way
Vuitton
that sounds.
duffel bag. Kenny running security, and I'm making sure we all are impeccably dressed.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
There you go.
And with Kenny at the front door, ain't nobody getting up. Ain't nobody
Listen,
getting to
kid, who want that smoke? Who want them problems?
him.
Like, who
Kenny
you
was
love the Lord, but you ain't in no rush to meet him. Don't nobody
right,
want that.
right. You don't want that right there. You don't want
Okay.
What you
Yeah,
think, Kenny? I think she hit it on the head, man. It just in her.
To a T.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
socks. I love my socks. I got my casual shoes, my slip on, my stay sandals.
yeah,
I don't care with it now. When it comes,
yeah.
I mean,
She,
I got Ashley though, because she didn't know I was gonna be at the flash mob. She didn't know I was even there.
I
okay.
did.
And when I got
Oh,
up, she said, "Wait a minute." They called my name. She said,
let let me tell you about
"I'm a
Kenny
hush.
at
I'm a
this
swear hush."
flash mob. First of all, he
I met
got up there and they introduced him as K Rock. I said,
Yeah,
who the
yeah,
hell is that?
yeah, yeah. That's K-Rock.
When they introduced, I said, no, the hell, that's Kenny. This man got a whole alter ego up in here with his brim on and his suit jacket and seersucker pants. I was like, oh, so you really feeling yourself, K Rock? And they finished, listen, when that flash mob was over, I said, Kenny, come here. The hell I call you no K Rock. No, you forever. Who the hell is K Rock?
K-Rock in the building.
Listen, K Rock a whole nother animal, baby. Kenny is the one that meets you at the door and greet you and let you know the rules before entry. K Rock
Yeah.
gonna mess around and take your old lady. K Rock, K Rock is the one smell like $1 million baby. He got the cologne on. He freshly shaven. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
smell like Old Spice and green alcohol. Like
Oh.
K Rock, K
K
Rock, you don't want no smoke with him. He a whole
Rock.
nother animal.
K-Rock smell like he just got out the barber chair, boy. K-Rock mean.
Listen,
You don't want
K
me.
Rock smell like 100 proof alcohol. That shave, that face is fresh clean. You hear
Oh,
me? Baby's
oh.
bottom smooth.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen this picture. I say, wait a minute. Now I said, Kenny doing it like that? I said, you know what? And Ashley, I'm gonna tell you what I said. I said, nickname that K Rock. That K Rock.
Out. You know they all Kenny. Oh, but when he hit that red carpet and they said, K Rock got to looking around like, K Rock.
Hey, when he
K
get
Rock fly,
clean,
baby.
he
K
get
Rock a whole
clean.
nother animal. K Rock is a
Yeah,
whole different animal.
yeah. You got K Rock something serious. Ain't it right, kid?
Yeah.
I
That's why he
told you,
can't
man.
do nothing but grin. Look, he can't do nothing but laugh and grin. Right now,
Hey,
we
man.
talking to Kenny. Kenny was the one over there rocking and eating that broccoli and that spaghetti.
Oh yeah.
But you catch him at that cigar place on a Saturday with them old ladies two-stepping, that is K Rock.
K Rock in the building. K-Rock. Hey
That's
man,
K Rock.
K Rock. Hey, I'm glad we got to cut up a little bit, man, because K Rock something serious, man. I'm hey K Rock, I'm be real with you. I'm proud of you though. K Rock, real talk. From here, I'm proud of you. But man, look, let me ask y'all something else right quick. So, we talked about Ashley, your boutique. It's just in you. But Kenny, I want to talk to you about something. And it's something I didn't know about you until I really met you and got to talk to you. I've always seen you. Actually, I'm gonna tell you something too. I believe he threw me out of sidelines back in the day too. I ain't even gonna lie about that. When he was
Probably.
yeah. I believe he was one of
He
them.
threw you out like they did Jazzy on
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
on Fresh
yeah. I
Prince.
believe yeah.
Yeah,
He don't see me around. He know. But
yeah.
what I didn't know, Kenny, was
Look at that. He look. He can't do nothing but smile.
oh, what I did know, man, was just exactly the person you were. You know what I'm saying? I know you're security. You know what I'm saying? But getting to know you, man, and the way you speak life into people, your motivation, your prayers, and like I say, you got an acronym for something. You know what I'm saying? They always stand for something, but that's real talk. And I just want to say, man, meeting you, man, and becoming a brother it's really been, good for me. You know what I'm saying? Good for the soul because everybody needs somebody they can call on when they're going through it. Now, it's not a shot at none of my guys. I love them to death, but some of them just not on that level like that. You know what I mean? So, if I want to ask you, bro, how I want to put it? When did you start speaking the motivation and the life in the people? Have you always been like this, or did something happen to change it and you started? Because I really want to know where it come from, man. Because you do a great job at it.
I'm gonna take you back to probably when I was 5 years old. I ain't giving all my. One day I'm gonna give you all my whole testimony. I really am one day. But
Okay.
my grandma was always one. It don't matter who you were, where she was, where you was at, who was around her. She was gonna give you something. My
Okay.
grandma determined to see things. She could read people. She knew when somebody was hurting, when somebody was sad, she knew everything. She knew it. And I was always around my grandma. It was every day, 7 days a week. Me and my grandma would sit down. She would ask me first, but she already knew it was wrong before I even said anything.
Yeah.
She would tell the truth or not. So one day, what really broke me, one day I was 18 years old. She said, "Come in, sit down." And she said something to me. She said, "Mama, how do you do that?" Said, "I know you. You my baby. I know what you're gonna do for you do it." Said, "I allow you to growing up. Said, I allow you to make the mistakes because I know you're gonna come back to me to get the wisdom and the word." My grandma would always give me a word for something going on. She always taught me. She said, she might say, "Go to Genesis, read 1 verses 5 through 6. Put yourself in that text. Whatever you're going through, put your name, whatever it is, in that text and read it with that in that text, and it'll clear it away from you. It takes it off of you." So I actually really started doing it real heavy
Mm-hmm.
when my grandma got sick.
Okay.
She was on her deathbed. It really hit me. I was just start doing it. Just to start doing this. Really, I was doing it for me at first.
Mm-hmm.
And God said, "No, son, you can't. It's not for you. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you are my vessel. You have to you got to take the throne." Basically, I had to take
Mm-hmm.
my grandma. Everything my grandma had, I got it in me. And I said, and now, and she told me, "Son, it's gonna be days where you may get cussed out. It's gonna be days when people are not gonna like it. But that same person that say cuss you out might like it, gonna be the same person call you back 6 months later." And that has happened. That is really. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. That really has happened to me. And
Mm-hmm.
that's where it comes from, man. They being around somebody like her that was just a loving, caring,
I got you.
God fearing. I mean, knew she just had discernment about her that she could read, do, know everything. She knew what to give you when you needed it. She knew what to say to you. She knew what you was gonna say for you even said it. She would say it
Mm-hmm.
before mouth and be right on point.
Right.
That's why I am the way I am. And I promised her before she died at the hospice house. I said, "Mama, I promise you, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep on keeping on." And when she died, she had a smile on her face. I knew I made her proud.
That's good, bro. That's
And
good. Man, I'm always wanted to know, how you got started, man. And trust me, I'll be waiting for you to give me that full testimony one day when you say you're gonna get a whole thing.
we're doing a podcast. We're gonna do it on the King's Table of the podcast. We're gonna do it live.
Okay. Okay. Ashley, how you feel, sweetheart?
I'm good.
You got you
I'm
you got
good.
you got to cut up a little bit with
I
two
did.
two nuts in here.
I have to, man. Listen, so yeah, I'll be the comedic relief. It's in me too. That
Yeah,
part is in me.
Yeah,
I got a little bit too.
it's in her for real.
Cause
Yeah,
my
I know.
grandmother, my mother, oh, they was super fly. Very but
Mm,
funny.
hmm.
Funny. So yeah, I enjoyed this. I needed it. It's still,
Yeah,
despite what today is, it's still another day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it.
right,
So
right.
it's a good day to have a good day.
You're right about that. Y'all got anything y'all want to tell the people before we slide out of here? Any positivity we can give them on this Monday one more time before they start this work week? You got anything?
Um, if I could close with anything, um, It would just be live in a place of gratitude. Somebody would love to take your place.
Mm,
I know we're all going through something, but somebody would love to take your place. So live in a place of gratitude, and be mindful that if you really think about it, you're living some of your answered prayers right now. Even though times may be difficult, you have things around you that you've prayed for, that
hmm.
God saw fit to bless you with, even in this time. So always find and live in a place of gratitude, and that'll change your mindset, even when you're going through.
Love it. I love it. What you got, big bro?
If I had anything to say to the viewers or family tonight, have patience to know God's timing is God's timing. Have understanding to know that you're going to make mistakes. People going to make mistakes. People going to say things and do things. Know your purpose in this thing
Hmm.
called life. Know your walk. Know the journey and the path that God has got you on, and trust Him in it. Be disciplined, have compassion, and stay committed. Committed to yourself first and foremost. Committed to the gifts God has given you, because somebody out there got the same gift you got.
Right.
And
Right.
just love farther ahead than you, I don't mean that you can't make it neither.
Right.
Even same gifts, your tech, your knack in that gift may be different than the other person that has the same gift. So you can
Right.
do something. So if I can say anything, man, and most of all, forgiveness is the key, y'all. I don't care who has hurt you, who you have hurt, who you're afraid to let go of. Forgive them now. Y'all, we're not promised to see tomorrow. We're not
Right.
promised
Anyone?
tonight.
Right.
Please forgive yourself for not forgiving them. And then forgive them. And then now and watch how lighter your walk will be, how much more you'll smile, how happy you'll be, how much more God can do more for you, how much more God will do for you once you forgive.
Hmm.
Forgiveness, y'all.
Yeah.
That's Stay prayed up. Always stay prayed up. No matter
Yeah.
what. My thing pushed. My thing has always been pushed. And while I'm on that, the reason that came up pushed because I lost 6 family members in 1 year.
Hmm.
That's where that came from because I that's all I had was prayer. Because I didn't know where I was going right, if I was going left, I didn't know where I was going. But all I had was prayer. So that's where push came from. Pray until something happens, y'all. Pray over it. Pray in it. Pray through it. And it's simply pray and ask God to take it from you. That's my take for tonight.
I got you. My thing, man, is kind of piggybacking on what you say. But I'm taking another little route with it. Be yourself. Um,
Woo.
you, and I want to say something right quick, man. Kenny, like you said, um, your timing is your timing. Stop worrying about what other people got.
Come
Not
on.
worry about what other people doing, and just live for you, your family, yourself. Most importantly, because y'all out here trying to keep up. What they say, keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? No, man, that's not how it works. You
Hmm.
you you need to stay true to yourself and understand, like Kenny said, your time is your time. Just because they got this, don't mean you got to go get it. You know what I mean? And like Kenny said, that may not be the gift for you. You know, when your gift come, you'll see. Yeah, you can say you want this, but when He bless you, it may not be with that, but it may be with something for a better meaning. You know what I mean? So I just want the people to understand, and live the life God has blessed you with. Be yourself, and most importantly, stay prayed up. That's what I want to say.
Definitely. We got to stop looking at what God is doing in other people's lives, and focus on our
Yeah.
own. Because you always say like relationship goals and goals for this and goals for that. And even though I get that, half of us who look at that and admire that couldn't last or stand in the fire that it took for them to get to where they are and what we see. So I don't even be asking for what nobody else got. God, what you have for me is for me, and I'll gladly take. Because I don't know what they went through.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? To get where they are and what we see. Because we only get
Hmm.
half truths. You know what I'm saying? You only
Yeah.
get bits and pieces. Baby, that
Yeah.
might not be for me.
Right.
But God, I
Right.
don't want nothing that you gave nobody else. I just want what's mine.
I like that. That's why I had to clap. I had to clap again. For real. I like
Right.
that. Yeah, That's so true. You don't know what people are going through. You know what I mean? You don't know what it took for them to get to that level. And like you say, Ashley, if you knew, you probably couldn't even take it. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you. It'll probably kill you, and they standing 10 toes in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't for you. It's not for you.
Right, right, right.
I don't want what nobody else got. God, what you have for me, I'll gladly take.
Well, I'm definitely rolling with that, man. I'm glad y'all had something that can leave our viewers with, man. And I'm glad we can get back on because I mean, yeah, Ashley said she wasn't here, but I messed up one night too. I had to move it to a Tuesday. You know what I mean? So I've been things happen, life happen, man. But as long as we
There
can
you
get the
go.
word out, it's all good. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with
Yeah.
that.
I want to say this one last thing to the viewers, man. This feel like
Okay.
somebody's life about that can continue to have that hook in them. Allow yourself to be released from that hook. Stop pleasing. Stop being a people pleaser.
Mm.
A person to please people just because they feel you should be doing something, or they want to control you, at the time they need something, or the time they want something from you. This is for my females and my males. Stop letting men control you, and men stop letting women control you.
Mm-hmm.
You control the outcome. You control the way you move, how deep you go, how far, how fast you come up. That's your choice. Somebody needs to hear that tonight. It's been in my spirit. Stop allowing them to throw that hook out, then hook you, and drag you to the left, drag you to the right, or drag you up or pull you back. That's all they're
Right.
doing. You like some of y'all like puppets. Have you ever seen a
Mm-hmm.
puppet? They put a show on puppet. Y'all, some of y'all control it like puppets.
Mm-hmm.
Why you are where you are, but when you want the help, you get the help. You don't receive it because you continue to say, I can't. Stop saying I can't. You can. You just choose not to.
Right.
Stop, y'all. Stop living in the hurt. Stop living in the pain, and allow people to love you.
Right.
I'm gonna say this again. If somebody's there for you and want to see you, want to be in your life, want to be around you, want to hold, whatever it may be, stop pushing them away. Stop making excuses, because once they gone, guess what? They're gone. Ain't no coming back. Somebody
You
needs to
know
hear
what? I want you to save that. I want you to save that for the next podcast
that.
because I feel like we just clicked for a minute because there was a conversation that came up this weekend, and I can really go deep with it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But we don't. I want the next one, Ashley. If you can chime in on the next one next Monday, we gonna still do motivational Monday, but that's gonna be the next one. You gotta let somebody love you. You know what I mean? So
Got
let's
you.
please. We gonna. I can't.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty.
Well, hey, that's what we here for. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk my talk next Monday. Okay. I know Kenny
Oh,
gonna bring it.
well, I'm on it, Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Fellas, nephews, uncles, fathers. August 18th is on and popping. The King's
Yep.
Table, Modern Cigar Lounge at 3 p.m.
On
Modern
to 3.
August the 18th at 3 p.m. 864 One Nation Podcast will be in the building. We'll be live on 864 Podcast. Look, fellas, each one we getting deeper, deeper, and deeper. So y'all get ready. I'll never give up the topic because God may change it when I walk in the door. But I promise you this, it's gonna be one for the record books. Bring your notebooks, bring your phones, take notes, and be ready to grow.
All right. Ashley, you got anything, sweetheart?
Listen, I'm just gonna close it out like this.
Okay.
Let the Lord use you. You done let everybody else.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that though. I guess you're right. You're right. Oh, you're right. I'm just letting that sink in right now.
Think about it. You
You're
done let
right.
everybody else use you, lie to you, string you along like what Kenny said. You let everybody else use you. You might as well let the Lord.
You're right. You're right about that. Y'all, that's all I got for tonight, man.
And I
Hey,
love y'all. I miss y'all. Happy to be back.
Love you
we
more.
love you too and missed you so much. I'm glad you're back. Me and Kenny, we were doing our thing, but it was a missing piece. It was
Here's
a
I am,
Mississippi.
colorful and all. Here I
Now,
am.
when we gonna do our next live? When we gonna do one at live in person?
Okay, so you know my partner. I'm gonna shout him out right quick. You know my partner Jason Ashley. You came to a spot too. But what I want to do, I know we can shoot one there. But what I really want to do, Kenny, I know you had said something about modern one time. So now what we can do,
That
and I
would be
hope the
dope.
people, and I want the people to understand like how I want to do it. We start off wherever. I mean, technically, like somebody gave me the idea. They said, "Man, you want to shoot in a different spot? Y'all be together. You can really do it anywhere." You know what I'm saying? He said, now don't get me wrong, modern would be fantastic. I would love to, sit back. Jason's would be fantastic. But I'm reaching out to different people with businesses, to see if we can come through on a Monday or if we can come through like maybe on the weekend and shoot it and drop it on a Monday. You see what
On the
I'm saying?
weekend would be fire too.
Yeah,
With a
that'll be
live
dope.
audience.
Yes, yes, yes. I think now if
Uh,
we want to go with that live audience, Kenny, we need to rock with you and Monty
got
Sigo.
somebody in mind. I'm gonna talk to him this weekend. Is his wife, my sister's birthday. I'll be at their
Okay,
house. He owns all the tropical grills, all the tipsy tacos, and he got a new restaurant
okay,
called Pasta Project. They be like family. I'm gonna talk to him about setting up a
okay.
time and doing one at one of his restaurants.
But that'll work for us,
That'll
man.
be
So
so dope with a live audience. Like that feedback, that'll be a different
yeah,
energy.
Yeah.
That'll
yeah.
be dope.
That'd be straight. So as soon as we get the drop on that, we can go ahead and make that move, Kenny. Just let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know too so I get my outfit together.
Oh boy. She gonna be stepping. She gonna be stepping. Look at her. Hey, we gotta come ready that day. We gotta come
I
ready.
mean, if you
Ah,
stay ready, you ain't gotta
Let,
get ready. Y'all
let's do
know.
it. Let's do it. I'm let her pop her shit tonight, as they say.
Thank you.
Hey man, I've enjoyed this one with y'all like I always, but this one hit home, man. Ashley, I'm glad we could bring a smile and keep you going with us. Kenny, I'm sorry, K Rock, my bad.
I can smell him through the podcast. You smell it?
whatever.
Hey man, I'm gonna let y'all go. This has been the One Nation Podcast, Aces 4. We signing off. Peace.
Peace.
All right, y'all.
All right.